then that's cool. So what I'm doing today is a flight from Sandown on the Isle of Wight to Popham, which I believe is in Hampshire. It's going to get the map out. Alright, so I'm just going to bring the map over here. So this is the UK at the top here. It's the British Isles, and we're right down here on the Isle of Wight. This is where we're starting from today. We're going to start from Sandown Airfield, which is in this area, and then we're going to fly out over the Isle of Wight, over to the Solent, and then head towards Southampton here, and then fly to the west of Southampton and head up towards Popham Airfield, which is up here. We just go up here past Winchester, and then Popham Airfield is very close. Well, it's on the A303, so we literally land over here. So not a very long flight, really. I've loaded up the real weather. This is FSX weather. It's not active sky or anything like that. So we will just be heading that way. So hopefully everything will go well. We'll just see how it goes. I'll be flying in a Cessna 172, something small. So here I am in Golf Charlie Kilo Sierra Golf, or short for CK Sim Gaming. Just the default FSX Cessna. Nothing too exciting. Let's see how we get on. See how we do. I haven't set it to the actual time now. That's because it was getting dark in the UK and I didn't really want to do a night flight or a dusk flight, so it will probably be near enough dusk or there'll be lights by the time we arrive. I'm just going to talk to the tower if there is one. Just going to tell them I'm departing to the north.
Ground, Cessna, Golf, Charlie, Kilo, Sierra, Golf, ready to taxi, north, departure. Cessna, Golf,
You might have to look up Southampton on work out the history on Google or Wikipedia. I've got no idea.
contact tower on 119.275 when ready. Taxi, hold short, runway.
But Southampton is a major port in the UK now, and also it's the place where the Titanic went from on its voyage before it sank. Lots of cruise liners go from Southampton, and also oil tankers and big container ships. And there's also an airport at there as well, Southampton Airport.
Tower, Cessna, Golf, Charlie, Kilo, Sierra,
So we'll just head off. As I said, I'm not an expert pilot, so if you're expecting realism, then it might be better to watch somebody else. Right, just gonna move that down the bottom left-hand corner. They're getting annoying.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 5.
Obviously, I haven't got to the runway yet. At least I know which runway we're going from, which is runway 5, the grass strip. So this is basically almost a basic install of Flight Sim Steam Edition. I have added some add-ons, basically some Orbex ground scenery and some UK 2000 airport scenery as well, which is what you're seeing at the moment. Alright, so we got a thing coming in, another plane. Let's put the strobes on, navs on, taxi lights off, nav lights on, I think, something like that. Probably not exact, but that's me. Well, we're just flying to Popham. It's a very short flight. Oh, going off course a little bit there. That's not good. As I said, not exactly renowned for my flying expertise. Right, then, so up we go. Right, I'm just going to slightly turn to the east now, and then I'm just going to head in this direction for a little while, and then we'll get to the Solent. I need to start climbing a little bit more. I'll put the flap up now, I think. And near enough. There you go, right, put the flap up. Just change my viewpoint a little bit. I need to get some more add-ons working for Steam Edition. I've got a few add-ons that I've got for the FSX and for Prepared, but I haven't transferred them over yet. No, my stream's all about simming fun, really. I mean, if and basically I know the area a little bit, so I can sort of fly this route based on what I know from what I've got in my head. So I'm not looking at any maps or charts or anything like that. I'm literally just going by what I kind of recognise on the area. So that's how I'm going to fly. I'm going to turn the landing light off in a sec, I think. Turn the landing light off. And now got to press the right key. That'll do. I'm not really going to be talking to ATC much either, apart from when I get to the other end. There's a Cessna down there. I think that's doing some flights around Bembridge. I'm just flying over Bembridge at the Isle of Wight. Now that's the place where they used to make the Islanders, which are twin-engine aircraft. They're quite popular. There you go. So I'm just flying over the top of Bembridge there. So that Cessna's obviously doing a touch and go or a landing. So I'm just going to head this way now. Yep. Okay, I'm just going to tune into Solent approach now. Just request flight following. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I just noticed. Hang on a minute. Let me sort out my cam. I hadn't noticed that. It's yeah. Thanks for saying that. Actually, that's cool. That's a little bit better. No, it's still dark. Okay. Yeah, hang on a sec. Radios. Right, so it's asking me to put in a score code, which it's automatically going to do for me anyway. Although in reality I'd have to manually enter that, and I'd have a little notepad out. Right then. Oh, I just need to sort that out. Now the webcam is flashing. I'm not sure what that is. Very annoying. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? There you go. That's a little bit better. Right then. Okay. There you go. That's a little bit better. But yeah. Hi Dennis, FS Cloud. These are the default FSX clouds. I haven't installed any third-party clouds on this. This is just the out-of-the-box flight sim text clouds. Right, so now we're just heading over to Solent. So over here is the city of Portsmouth. The naval dockyards are over here, and then we have Gosport here. And then here's Southampton Water going up there. So Southampton is up here, and all the ships go up that channel. Leon Solent Airfield is over there. So all default really, FSX stuff. The only difference is the ground textures are all Bex Global. The coastline data and the roads data and the water data is all taken from Flight 1 Ultimate Terrain Europe version 2. So I don't use Orbex Global. I don't use Orbex Vector in this installation. And the what else is it? Oh yeah, and the airports in this area are all UK 2000 airfields. There's a Cessna over there taking off from Piper Cherokee, taking off from Leon Solent over there. So it's quite a little bit of AI traffic around, just to add to a little bit really. So I have made a little flight plan up just for my own use really. So we just basically go along here, and I'm just going to go along, and then Southampton Airport, and then fly down to Solent, then go to the west of Southampton, then fly and head in a kind of northerly direction, and then we'll make a little right turn and then head towards Popham, which is beside the A303 road. But for most of the time I won't even be looking at that map, because I know kind of most of this off the top of my head anyway. So
Cessna Kilo Sierra Golf, traffic is 2 o'clock, 4 miles at 1000, Piper departure, report them in sight.
yeah, so it's basically just saying if I see that
Cessna Kilo Sierra
over there, I'm gonna turn off the labels for now. So we just go by the lights. I do like flying at this time of day when the lights start appearing. Kind of like it. X-plane is great for dusk and night flying with all the lights. Once I've done this flight to Popham, I will be going over to X-plane 10, and I'll be doing a short flight in a Cirrus jet from Malaga on the south of Spain to Gibraltar. It's not a very long flight. It'll be about 20 minutes, I think, something like that. But fly along the coast. Hopefully it'll be set in the real time, so there'll be a lot of night lights and things, so it'll look quite nice, I think. See how that goes. And then land at Gibraltar. Just keeping an eye on that Piper Cherokee there. I think we're okay. It's going to fly past. There you go. Just flying past on my right hand side.
Cessna Kilo Sierra Golf, traffic alert, 3 o'clock, less than 1 mile, 1000, Piper departure, report them in sight.
Yep, we're fine.
Cessna Kilo
Right.
Sierra Golf, have the Piper departure in sight.
Yeah, so once again, guys, if you're after realism, then I'm probably not the best person to be watching. I just like flying around for fun, really. So that's kind of how I work. I will do some airliner flights though, but if you're looking for someone to do PMDG and things like that. I'm not the person. There's lots of streamers out there that do that kind of thing already. I'm just kind of a little bit more basic, I guess. When I do streams on Flight Sim, most of my flights will be around about an hour, something like that. So I'm not going to do very long flights. I think an hour is long enough for a stream, so I won't be doing 3 or 4 hour long flights and stuff like that. So obviously need to tweak some things. There's still things not displaying properly. We need to adjust the land class still. There's some little bit weird going on down there. It looks like I still have to adjust some things. Yeah, you can see some issue going on there, so I have to look at the Orbex. It's obviously some land class issue thing going on. So anyway, so we're still heading towards Southampton. So we got Southampton Airport over in the distance there. I'm going to keep away from that for now. And then we have Southampton coming up now in the docks area. We're just going to fly over near the town, near the city of Southampton now. So we're just flying down Southampton water. So all the cruise liners that come into Southampton normally park around here, and then all the container ships normally park down this area up here. I'm just going to start turning and heading north shortly. And then we'll head towards Popham. So there's the Southampton docks area, just down on my left. You can see there's some scenery containers down there already, just to kind of tell you that there's a dock. There's dockyards down there. So there's Southampton Airport over there in the distance. I'm just going to fly, beam it I guess.
Solent approach. Beach Oscar Hotel Tango Papa with you. 6,400. Beach Oscar Hotel Tango Papa Solent approach. Roger. UNH 1017. Creeper Echo Papa Kilo. Contact Oscar approach on 130.0. 130.0. Piper Echo Papa Kilo.
Just about to go over the M27, a motorway. Running down here, goes along this direction, curves around here, and there you go. And then you have the M3, which runs up towards London, is also we're following. So just fly in this direction for a little bit longer, then we go over near the town, the city of Winchester, and then from Winchester we go over to near Popham. Thank you so much for the follow. Airtime 123, thank you for the follow, greatly appreciated. Welcome to the stream. So at the moment I'm just doing a short flight from Sandown on the Isle of Wight to Popham. So I've just flown from the Isle of Wight, headed over to Solent, flown near to Southampton, now just heading north towards Popham. So it'll just be a short flight, and then I'll be doing a flight in X-Plane 10 from Malaga to Gibraltar in a Cirrus jet. So there's Southampton Airport over there in the distance. Now I haven't got all the settings turned up high for this. This is because when I'm streaming the frame rate goes down a lot, so I have adjusted things like auto gen to like normal settings. Just flying over a golf course. So the Popham airfield will be from the UK 2000 VFR scenery pack. So it won't be default scenery Popham, and it also won't be the Orbex version of Popham, which you can also get. So this is Winchester now that's coming up. And then what I'm going to do is when I get to Winchester, I'm going to look for the railway line and then follow the railway line up, so it'll take me up to near Micheldever. And as I go up the railway line, I should be able to see the airfield quite clearly, as it's very close to the railway line at Micheldever. So I'm just going to look out for the railway line now at Winchester. Here's the railway line down below me now, so I have the main road, so I'm just going to follow the railway line now and just head up that direction, and then we should come to Popham. I've got no idea what the wind's going to be like at Popham, so depending on the tower might give me a clue. If not, I'll just have to kind of guess and then just go from there. I'm going to put my landing light on now anyway, just because I'm getting quite close to Popham now. Yeah, as you can see. Then I'll start my descent to Popham and then do a landing. Hopefully we'll survive. Just going to tune into Popham. Popham, just got traffic. Select a runway for landing. They've got runway 8 and 26. Wonder which runway I should land at. just do a flight over the airfield anyway, and then I'll never know, there might be a plane taking off or landing at the same time, so we'll see. Or maybe somebody will, AI traffic will communicate. I can't see any traffic though, can't see any planes coming in that general direction, so we'll just have to see how it goes. Right, so this is the A303 coming up, I think. You see some cars on a road, so I think that's the A303. I'm going to start heading this way. I think the airfield is going to be over here in front of me, beside the road. There you go, I can see it now. See the road. See the runway as well. There you go, there's Popham down there. I'm gonna have a look at that windsock, which is a little bit cheap. Okay, so I'm gonna land on this runway here, I think. I'm just gonna fly over here and then turn and then start our landing. Okay, that'll be runway 08 when I get to it. Just it's better. Let's put first stage of flap down. Well, it depends really, I guess. I mean, I think most people are flying them quite low, but just that I'm coming into the airfield that I'm landing at, so that's why I'm flying the height that I am. I mean, they're not pressurized, so you'd have to probably fly a Cessna probably up to about 10,000 feet, I guess. Most people probably on pleasure flights will fly a lot less than that. Right, I'm just gonna go along a little bit. Right, I'm gonna start turning now and for our landing. Just gonna let them know that I'm landing on the thing. Announce full landing. I'll wait until I'm on the final and I'll announce that I'm there. There's the airfield up there. You can see another plane. It's quite far away though. Right, just on the final now.
Echo Golf Hotel Papa traffic
full flap down now. Hopefully I'll land in one piece. They're little and cute. Yeah, they are. I mean, they're good aircraft for training in. Oh, some birds. I'll avoid the birds there. Thank you for the host. Come on, and down we go. Come on. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Quite a little bit of static planes dotted here and there in the scenery. I can see some ultralights, things like that. Yeah, that's nice. Right, let's turn off the strobes, the landing lights, taxi lights on, beacon we'll leave on, and nav, I think. Yep. Just going to contact to see if actually, I don't know where I'm going to park. I'll have to find somewhere to park, I guess. Where should I park? Let's go around here, I guess. Looks like there's some people over there having a barbecue. That guy waving at me. Oh, is that you, Michael? Maybe that's you over there waving at me, is it? So yeah, where should we go then? We'll just carry on down here a little bit. I'm sure I'll find somewhere to park up. Quite a lot of little planes parked around here. They've got a popular little airfield, Popham. I think I might park. In here. I think that's where I'll park up for the night. Watch my wings. That'll do. Just turn here. I'll just face that way, and then that'll be it. And I'll call that a park. Right, and now we'll just turn everything off. Let's see. Oh, I can't remove that. Okay. And put all these up. I'll turn the fuel pump off. Turn all these off now. I was turning them on by accident. That's right. And turn the avionics off. Turn the and then oops. Get there in a minute. And then we'll do the battery. Right. And then we'll just open the door. And then I open the other door, and there we are, on the ground at Popham.